So now we're doing a different video. I've recorded so many videos today because I don't have anything to edit. They're all just straight takes from my mind. I speak my mind and I just record videos, okay? Eventually, once I have better equipment and maybe an actual computer, I will edit videos and write scripts and all that stuff. But for now, this is all I have, a phone and an idea. So this is what I will do. And I apologize for the amount of dust on my screen. I need to wipe this off at some point, but I can't be bothered to do it right now. Uh, this is going to be a little bit different. Today, we're going to talk about this deck list, right? We have these Hannibals, and we have Little Sadie, more Hannibal, Magellan, and more Magellans, right? These cards are not important, what they do to this video, because it's a little bit different today. It is a deck list. It's still a deck list, but up here you'll start to get confused. Well, Mr. Paranormal, why would you include pre-release box topper pre-release for Minotaur, Minnow Koala, and Domino? It's a funny thing that you might see that. Once I scroll up more, you might see what I'm starting to do. Like I said, this deck list that was very botched. You look at the quantities and everything; it's very weird. I but that's because what the cards are is not super important. I will be playing this deck list at tournaments and locals when it's the extended format where blockchain 1 is allowed, because obviously, except for a few of these, they're all blockchain 1. I think these are blockchain 3, blockchain 2 or 3, I don't remember. And these are blockchain 4. Or are we on 5? I don't remember what OP16 is. I think it's 5. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not going to check right now. But once we scroll up again, you'll see, oh, 4 Queen SPs, Super Pre-Release Kings, Little Sadie alternate arts, and Judgment of Hell alternate arts. Why? Why are we doing this? Well, I'll tell you why. We are building OPO2 Purple Magellan, but it's going to be the maxed out rarity of every card except for one card. I will get into that in a second and I will explain why. But then we go up, we have our leader, and here's our normal leader. I'm thinking I think our whatever the most expensive graded card is it usually Beckett Black Label 10? Well, we don't have a price for that. So maybe I'll have to grade one and try to get one graded and get a Black Label 10 at Beckett. That would be painful, because again, these guys are $44 a copy. Maybe I'll buy a PSA 10 because that's listed as $66, and I'll just crack a PSA 10 and send it off to Beckett and hopefully get a Black Label like I'm Logan Paul or something. Yeah, I to be fair, this is a weird card to get graded. So maybe we don't get Magellan in a 10. Maybe. Okay, then we have these SPs, right? I love these SPs. The art is so good. They're from Kingdoms of Intrigue, which I believe is OPO4, right? Because 2 is Paramount War, 1 is Romance Dawn, 3 is Pillars of Strength with the Soga King manga, and then 4 is Kingdoms of Intrigue with the Sapo manga. But anyway, these SPs, I really love the art on them. They're just so clean. The border is just non-existent. They remind me a lot of the new OP16 SPs. This card is what we're going to talk about, though. You notice this is a offline regional finalist, right? There is one more above this one, and I believe it's like $300 a copy, but I want this deck to be completable. So for the time being, you're going to get these ones. If I stop spending so much money on packs and stuff, I will buy the max rarity of the Minnow Rhinoceros. But to make this more easily achievable, I'm going to simply use these ones that are $51 a copy. Okay? And then finally, one Kaido Wanted poster. I really, really love the art on this Kaido. If you've seen me talk about this card, I love this card. This would be my favorite card if it weren't for the fact that he is not a Thriller Bark character. I absolutely adore Thriller Bark. It's my favorite arc in the game show. Excuse me. This is my like fourth or fifth take of this video, so I'm kind of bamboozled. If I were to have one card be the grail of my collection, it would be the French Treasure Rare Perona. It is the rarest Thriller Bark card, and the art on it is just so good. I wish we had a Treasure Rare Moria, but we don't. So, I'm going to try to get my hands on that French Treasure Rare Perona, but it's expensive. But anyway, we were talking about Magellan, weren't we? So, the full price of this deck list, excuse me, this takes me back, yes, is $670, which is quite a lot of money. I'm going to need a lot of time, but like I said, I will be playing this in tournaments. I'm going to play a deck with all of these expensive cards in tournaments because I like it. Investors are strange, a foreign concept to me. If I have a card and I like the art on it, I'm going to play with it. Just because never mind. I just lost my train of thought for a second. What was I talking about? Yes, if I have the alt arts, I'm going to play with them. I'm crazy like that. I would rather get a card with art I like and play with it and ruin its value than buy a card and just sit on it. Unless it's like a leader, like obviously being in like a sound loader like my Gold Roger, which, can we get a shout out to sound loaders? They're such nice cases, like genuinely just a great place to put your leader card. Yeah, obviously that's not going to tank the value of your card very much, but like playing with it is going to tank the value of your card. Whatever, I don't care. I enjoy playing with these more expensive cards, and if that bugs you, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna do it. If the only ones I wouldn't play with are mangas, because I have some semblance of a brain, okay? But yeah, that's all. We're done talking about maxed out Magellan. There it is. Maxed out Magellan. I'll give you updates as I get more cards for this. I'm gonna try to get the more expensive cards before they go up higher. And if you listened to me rant for this long, you deserve a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about my challenge down below in the comments, and see ya.